I hate umbrellas.
Welcome to Grumble Goat. My name is Matt Labodka, and this is a show about all the small things that drive me insane. Let's grumble.
A little bit of rain never hurt anybody. What's wrong with getting a few drops on your head? If it's really raining, put on a coat, pull up your hood. There are protective measures for rain. Most people are only walking from their door to their car, and then from their car to their office. You're only outside for a few seconds. What do you need this big bulbous umbrella for? Ugh. People got the tiny cheap ones, people got the giant ones that take up 8 feet. It's like a California condor's wingspan of an umbrella. What do you need this madness of a contraption for? Just walk a few feet in the rain. It's not that big a deal. We don't need these crazy steampunk contraptions to protect us from the rain. Just pull up your hood, wear a hat, just get in the car. There are protective measures. Or just run, or just duck, or hold your book bag over your head, or just pull your hood up. I come from a land called the Windy City. Now, somebody's going to tell you that the name the Windy City was coined by some newspaper man who was making fun of all the hot air that the politicians blow around. Yeah, but here's the thing they don't tell you, is that it was a double entendre to begin with, because Chicago is windy, and there's a lot of hot air. And guess what wind doesn't work well with? Umbrellas. These things are like tiny sails. They're ready to take off. It's like holding a kite above your head. It's gonna go somewhere. In Chicago, we used to laugh at people through the windows when we saw tourists walking through the loop trying to carry an umbrella. It'll always be the opposite direction. You know, when the wind blows it, it's the opposite direction. It'll always be the opposite direction if people are fighting against it. And they make them to break like that because if they weren't bendy, they'd just fly out of your hand. So these stupid contraptions are made to be broken, and they're more frustrating than they're worth. And the worst part about umbrellas is that they invade other people's personal space. When you carry an umbrella above your head, that means no rain's gonna hit your head, but it slides down the sides of the umbrella because that rain still goes somewhere. So when you're walking down a crowded sidewalk, where's that rain go? On other people's heads. It's madness. We're just spreading the rain around. Just cover your head. Just get a good rain jacket. It's like trying to control the tide. It's like trying to control the trade winds. They're just gonna blow around. When a hurricane blows into Miami, people don't put sails on top of their houses. People board up the windows. You're supposed to batten down when there's wind and rain. You're not supposed to loose sail and Mary Poppins. You're supposed to hunker down. Why are you even outside? Just stay in bed. Rain is a nap day. I hate stupid, brittle, breaking, bulbous umbrellas, and that's the grumble.
Grumble, 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 grumble.
What?
Grumble, 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 grumble. What's got your goat?
For the latter half of the show, we'll bring in my better half, Veronique, for an unpretentious look and a segment we call
What's got your goat?
How's your day today?
My day started very early.
Oh, your day started early. Why? What's going on?
Yes, my day started early because I had to get another COVID test because I am going to be in the background again.
A background?
Yes.
Oh, people are going to ignore you again?
Yes, exactly.
What do you mean by background?
I'm going to be, well, hopefully if I get approved, to be in the background of Maisel again.
Maisel again?
Yeah.
Well, that's marvelous.
I know. Why, thank you.
That's incredible. That'd be so exciting. Hopefully our fans out there can catch a glimpse of you in Maisel. That's so exciting.
We will see. It would be very fun.
And you still have the Maisel haircut.
I do. My hair is still short. I am worried about my roots, though.
Yeah. Well, they do look back into your genealogy
No.
to see if you're appropriate for the show.
Not those roots. My hair roots.
Oh, your hair root.
Yeah. But I do have an appointment already on Sunday. So, I mean, it was very serendipitous.
Serendipity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's wonderful.
Everything's working out is my point.
When talking about your hair now, because it's been raining today.
Oh, yes. All the rain, all the fizz.
Is that something you have to worry about when you go in? Like, are they looking at your hair?
They're going to be looking at my hair, yeah.
Oh, but they didn't today.
No, I just got the COVID test today. Tomorrow, my hair gets approved, but I had already gotten a haircut, so I shouldn't need a haircut.
Now, you went down, now that's in Brooklyn. You had to go down to Brooklyn.
All the way in Brooklyn, so I had to get up very early, which is actually nice on the train that early in the morning. You like remember what people do in the morning.
Okay, it's been a while since you've been up in the morning.
Yeah, I don't normally wake up that early.
Yeah, but it was almost like a character study to see all the normal commuters up at a normal hour commuting to their job.
Yes, every time I'm on the subway around rush hour, I forget rush hour is even a thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm there and I'm like, oh my gosh, people stand this close to each other.
Why is there so much public on the public transportation?
Yeah, we're the second to last stop and there's no seat.
Now, did it matter that you showed up to your COVID testing wet today?
No.
Did you show up wet?
I was a little damp.
What did you do? You rode the subway.
I rode the subway.
So you're not exposed to the rain on the subway.
So here was the thing.
What's up?
I knew it was going to rain today.
Okay.
Okay, so I checked the weather.
That's good.
And I was like, oh, perfect. I'm going to be underground the exact times that they say it's going to rain.
Oh.
So when I got out from the train, well, it was raining.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was going to walk from the train station.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
But instead, it was a slip and slide.
I couldn't walk. Exactly. I was going to get rained on. My shoes, I can't have my sneakers get wet. I did not wear rain boots today.
Okay. What's wrong with the sneakers? Oh, you
They're
just didn't
gonna
want to
get
wear.
wet and they're going to get soggy, and then you can get foot fungus on your toes.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway.
your foot fungus would get worse, is what you mean.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So it already
Your
is.
pre-existing foot fungus.
I mean, I need to go to CVS and put some fungus cream on
Oh.
my 2 big toes, but not from today, from like 3 days of rain last week. Anyway.
3 days of rain. That's the play you're reading.
I know. Isn't that fun that we had 3 days of rain and I'm working on that play, 3 days of rain?
Is that coincidence or causation, do you think?
I think it's serendipitous.
Oh, okay. The spiritual version of causation.
Yes, exactly.
I see.
Not like searching for it, but I paid attention.
Absolutely.
I was being mindful and I was like, oh, that's so funny. It's only supposed to rain for 2 days. It rained for 3 days.
3 days of rain.
It's a weather report.
I'm riveted. I'm at the edge of my seat. How did you keep your shoes dry?
I know. So I had to call a Lyft.
You took a subway.
Yes.
And then you were like, and now Lyft time.
It's a 30-minute walk, okay? But then that annoyed me as well because then he went a roundabout way and I had to wait 3 extra minutes. And I was like, ugh. But it was fine. Anyway, so I took a car.
Great.
But I did walk on the way back and it was quite nice.
Yeah. Was it still raining?
It was that never-ending rain dust.
Oh, the misting.
The misting.
Yeah, the misting. Yeah.
The occasional splatter on your face.
Oh.
Yes.
A mist with an occasional plop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Surprise, if you will.
Wait, have you ever walked in the rain?
Yeah. I have walked in the rain. I love walking in the rain, actually.
Oh.
Yes, but I don't
You like the drizzle coming down your cheeks?
I don't particularly like to bring an umbrella with me because I don't like the wind. And I think the wind and the rain with the umbrella is a disaster zone of I'm going to hit someone in the face with this umbrella.
Right.
I'm down with rain boots, rain jacket. Like, let's go.
Love that. You're talking about like Paddington Bear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm jumping in the puddles. Everything's pizzazz.
Love that because you don't trust the umbrella and the wind.
It's dangerous. It's a dangerous world to have an umbrella in your hand with so many people around you.
What do you do when you're walking and other people have umbrellas? Are you wary? Like, are you afraid that they will lose control? You said it's dangerous with the wind.
The pokers.
The pokers.
The pokers at the bottom of the umbrella. The little.
Yeah, the web, the little bat fingers.
The little bat fingers.
Yeah.
Sure. Like that make the umbrella. How do you feel about the upside down umbrellas?
Oh, the wind afflicted umbrella.
Yes.
Or do you mean the ones that are built to be upside down automatically?
Yes, the ones that are
the
built,
newfangled
the
ones.
newfangled umbrellas, which I think that is an umbrella that makes sense.
Is it better with the wind or is it just a different design of an umbrella?
We'll see.
I've never wielded one, so I don't know.
No, I think it's better because it never breaks. That's the whole point.
You think it does? You think the wind can't make it go inside out?
Yes, I don't think it can do that.
But
I don't think it can bend the other way.
They're made of little tiny wires. Umbrellas are made to be bendable.
In a traditional umbrella,
Yeah.
the wire is exposed a little bit.
Yeah.
And it has a little poker end.
Yeah, it's got the eye prods.
Yeah, the eye prod. Exactly.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
It's got the eye putter outers.
Yes, the eye putter outers.
Well, it sounds like we have a new umbrella to try out.
We
'cause
need
neither
to
of
try
us.
this umbrella because I think they use a different kind of metal or there's not the joints.
But all this right now is make believe because you've never held one.
I hold umbrella.
No, you've never held an upside down umbrella.
Well, I had an umbrella the other day because we had 3 days of rain. And I barely even had the umbrella over my head. It was really just in front of me because the wind was so crazy. And what I do when I do that, when I can't see the people with the umbrella, I look for their feet.
Right.
So when I see
So
feet,
you're blind to everything
I
in front
stop.
of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to hold it in front of you like a little windshield.
Yeah.
So you're holding it in front of you as if it's Captain America's shield.
Yes,
Right.
definitely.
And all the force of nature is coming at you and you're holding it.
Yes, and
Yeah.
the spider legs are like, we're almost going to break, but we're
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, the webs between are all like fluttering and pushing
Yes.
against you. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it worth that effort?
Well, when you don't want to get your shoes wet, or you want to prolong the amount of time that your shoes get wet.
Because that's what you're basically doing. Because an umbrella will stop the rain coming directly down, but that's not how rain works. It's always
Right.
coming at a slightly angle. So
Right.
you're not going to keep your shoes dry with an umbrella.
You got a couple blocks.
You got a couple blocks before you're just walking in puddles.
Right.
Yeah.
The thing about the umbrella is an umbrella is a wonderful invention if there's no wind.
Right.
But usually when it rains, it's windy.
Yeah, so if you're standing indoors and it's raining indoors, that's
Yes.
the perfect time to have an umbrella.
Perfect time
That
to have
rain
an
is just going to
umbrella.
come straight down. There's no moving
wind.
air. Yeah, no wind whatsoever. So indoor umbrellas, I'm all about indoor umbrellas.
Yes. Summer desert rain.
Yeah, it's
Have
like
an
a year of bad luck or something to open an umbrella indoors, but
Yeah, well, that's what they say.
it guarantees there's no wind if you're indoors.
I don't know. Where do you think those silly
Superstitions come from?
superstitions come from?
I don't know. Do you want to check your astrological sign and tell me where those crazy superstitions come from?
Libras.
When you're walking down the street and it's raining, we're in New York City. The sidewalks are crowded
They're crowded.
and everybody's got an umbrella.
People do the I'm holding my umbrella taller than
Yeah, you
your
got to hold it up high. You got to do
Yeah.
the Statue of Liberty pose.
Yes, we do a little Statue of Liberty.
And then somebody else is going to do the gnome under a toadstool, sort of
Yes.
hugging it close to your shoulder.
Yes.
Yeah, there's layers.
What do you think happened that someone opened an umbrella in a house and someone got spooked? Do you think there was a ghost in the house already?
My immediate reaction is not something paranormal.
Oh, well, when
My immediate reaction is they opened it indoors, and so everybody was too close, and they poked their eye out with the eye prods.
Oh, hilarious. It was a practical matter.
It was very practical.
When-
As a matter of practicality, they were just like, you know what? It's just bad luck in general to open umbrellas indoors.
Oh, that's exactly what happened. Now, when do you think the umbrella was invented?
What?
You got to
When-
think about all the paintings that had umbrellas in them.
I mean, I'm picturing like Cleopatra in a palanquin, and the palanquin having like a cover on it.
Do you think that they made wood umbrellas?
What do you mean they? Who's they?
So they may have used leaves as the first umbrella.
I feel like the animal kingdom knows about using leaves as umbrellas.
Yes.
Like frogs sit under leaves during the rain.
Yes, they're so smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Frogs are so smart.
I really love this image of like a carpenter making a wood.
I feel like wood is an umbrella of a sort in that that's why we build houses to protect our heads
Right.
from the weather.
Right. If I had my own personal house I could walk around with, it's an umbrella.
Maybe that's the original umbrella. Just the idea of indoors.
Indoors.
Indoors is the original umbrella.
So the indoor is outside, the outside indoors. But I'm indoors because I have my umbrella on top of me.
You're saying that it counts as being indoors as long as you have an umbrella over your head. If there's something over your head, you're indoors.
Yes, that's what I'm
Which is
saying.
true to a point because
That's
if
what
you
I'm saying,
like
yeah.
once you get in a car, you're sort kind of indoors.
You're indoors now.
Yeah.
You're indoors.
So what's the smallest amount of thing you could have over your head and be indoors? Like if you hold a newspaper over your head, you're not indoors,
No,
right?
you have to have a passageway. Yeah.
But an umbrella doesn't have a passageway.
I know. That's the loophole.
Oh, that's the loophole.
Yeah. Do you think that the umbrella looks like a time machine?
Absolutely.
So it doesn't need a door.
Oh, it's a self-contained. It's a capsule.
It's a capsule.
Yeah.
Oh,
or a tent.
yes,
A tent. What is a tent but an umbrella that goes all the way to the ground?
Oh, yes. Fabric. Do you think that when they were inventing the umbrella, they put a tarp around you?
What are you
Like
talking
a
about?
giant cone.
What are you talking about?
Talking about
You're talking about a teepee?
That's what it sounds like.
Did you just describe a teepee to me?
But with an opening. So you can see the bottom of people's feet.
Oh, it's a teepee that you can pick up.
Yes.
It's like a cartoon where the cartoon's hiding in a teepee
But you
and they
can
pick it up
see-
to like move around.
Well, no, but then you're in a disguise. Like kids in a rain jacket, like all on each other's shoulders trying to get into the movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
raincoat.
Yeah. And
So raincoats are good for rain and sneaking 3 people into the movies pretending to be one large adult.
yes.
Oh, raincoats are multi-purpose and umbrellas have one purpose
They have only one purpose and break a lot of the time.
and break. Yeah, they don't perform their one function very well.
They don't.
Umbrella is also a term that means like a bunch of things grouped together.
Well, that's a cop-out for a word.
What?
And I get it, an umbrella, like a bag full of words.
A bag full of words?
Yeah. When do you think, a parachute or a balloon, right? Balloons were popular at one point. To like go up and...
Balloons were popular at one point.
And an air balloon.
I remember when I was 6, balloons were all the rage around my birthday.
An air balloon.
An air
A
balloon.
big air balloon.
A hot air balloon.
And a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so balloons were all the rage. Do you think that had an influence in inventing the umbrella?
Yeah. Somebody was riding a hot air balloon and it started raining. They're like, I'm not getting wet at all.
At all.
We should all carry huge balloons over our heads.
Yes. Without the heat.
This has been an episode of Grumble Goat.
Thanks for listening.
I'm Mat Labodka.
I'm Veronique Hurley. Please subscribe.
I hate when people say please subscribe.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. Oh my gosh, people stand this close to each other.